Hi, it's Patrick Cranston of Cranston IT with your Bionic Business Vlog. It's my passion to help you use technology to make your business faster, stronger, better. Backups of your business's data is critical to your business's long-term health and success because sooner or later a problem is going to occur in which you suffer some sort of data loss. When this happens, you need a backup, i.e. another copy of your data that you can access in order to keep the business going. A good rule of thumb is that if your data is stored in only one place, eventually you're going to lose that data. Now, when dealing with backups, as with most things IT related, it can start very simple but then get very complex in a short period of time. So today we're going to look at some different types of backups and give you some overall guidance on how to approach your backup strategy for your business. There are two basic types of backups based on location, and that's on-site and off-site. On-site are backups that are simply stored at the same location that your primary data store is. So if you have your data stored on a server at your office, an on-site backup would be a backup to another server or hard drive at your office. Off-site backups are simply backups that are stored at another location. So if you have data at your office, you're backing this data up to a different location. That's known as an off-site backup. Now, best practice is to maintain both on-site and off-site backups and to have two backups of critical data. But with cloud backups and mobile computing, it isn't always practical or even possible to have on-site backups, and sometimes you just simply have to rely on off-site backups. Next, backups can be broken down into different types of backups based on how the backup is being done. A data backup is one type, and then there's also a disaster recovery or business continuity backup. Data backups deal with backing up just the data files. So these could be business documents, Word, Excel, those type of files, or database files, email files, any kind of business document. If you're backing just those files up, that's known as a data backup. A business continuity or disaster recovery backup refers to making an entire clone of a workstation or server. While data backups help ensure that critical data is not being lost in case of a problem, continuity or disaster recovery backups allow for quicker recovery and of normal business operations if there's some sort of catastrophic failure with your hardware, or if you have some kind of catastrophic problem like fire or flood at your business location. And then beyond these basic types of backups, there are lots of different permutations and variations of the backups. And there are dozens of different backup products that do just one type of backup or several types of these backups. And on top of that, businesses no longer have to be concerned just about the data that's being stored locally. A lot of businesses are now using cloud services for storing that data. So you also have to take into account that data that's being stored in the cloud. If you're using cloud storage services, you need to understand how that service provider is backing up your data and how often they're backing it up and how long they're keeping those backups. And you can also look into backup services that are built specifically to back up other cloud services. So if you're storing data in, say, Office 365 or Google Drive, there's now services that can back up that data for you to another location in case there's some sort of problem with those services. The bottom line is that you need to have a clear understanding of where your business's critical data is being stored and how it's being backed up. You then need to take a look at how quickly you can recover that data and return to business operations if there is a problem. With this information, you then make a policy for data backups and implement products and services to meet the guidelines and requirements of the policy you created. Once a backup plan is in place, you then have to perform ongoing maintenance and monitoring to make sure that backups are actually being properly run and maintained, and watch out for changes to where your critical data is being stored and make sure that your backup policies are being updated to account for any changes that you're making to where you're storing your business data. You should have a person at your business that is assigned as part of their job responsibilities to maintain your backups and your backup policy. And if you don't have a person at your business with the necessary skills or time to do this, then you need to reach out to a local professional IT services company with expertise and backups and have them manage this for you. If you found my information helpful, please like and share this post. If you have feedback or would like a business IT question answered, please post a comment or send an email to ask@cranstonit.com, and I'll try to answer it in a future video.